Go hard, 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 go hard.
What up, y'all? It's your boy DJ Network from the Go Hard and Go Home MixShow. Happy New Year to all, man. I got a hot show for you today, and I got a special guest that's going to be sitting down with me, and we're going to be having a talk about, the 10 Laws for Success. It's a book by Pat Robertson. If you don't know him, you need to get to know him. We're going to be talking more about him, and our special guest kind of going to break it down, success. What does success look like in your life, in his life, in all our lives? But we're going to put a little God twist. So my special guest is Mr. Eric Clark. Y'all give him a round of applause. What up, Mr. Eric?
Whoa! Hey, everybody. How y'all doing today?
Okay, I wasn't expecting that, but okay, Mr. What's going on? I call him, ladies and gentlemen, I call him Brother Eric, man. I've been knowing my special guest for a long time. He's been a mentor in my life. And we got him on the show. We got him on the Go Hard to Go Home Mix show today, and we're going to have a little fun. He has a book called The 10 Laws for Success he's been reading. It's called Keys to Win in Work, Family, and Finance. We all need that. We all need a little help because sometimes we just ain't got it together. So sometimes we need a little help. So what do you want to call? Eric Clark or Brother Eric? What you want to call?
Brother Eric is fine.
All right, Brother Eric. So, Brother Eric, you laid us on. You said you've been reading this book and you know the 10 laws for success behind this book. So talk to us. Tell us the great knowledge you're going to drop on us today.
Oh, my goodness. First of all, the great knowledge comes from the Bible. Whenever there's going to be great knowledge, it's got to come from God because he is the master key to all wisdom and understanding. And he gives us the ability to get wealth. He gives us the ability to have success. He gives us the opportunity to have life and have it more abundantly. So we got to connect to him. Without the connection to God, you kind of doing it by yourself. And that's what we call random trial and error. And it can take you a long time to figure out you're just not quite hitting the mark for your life. It's possible for you to get wealthy and a lot of appreciation and notoriety from people, and people will think you're very successful, and you will be miserable inside and out because there's something missing in your life. And that something missing is the presence of God. We have world success names that we have known. Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston. I mean, it's just a list, world success names, but yet obviously they weren't quite happy with the way they were going because Michael had to hide out most of the time, and Miss Whitney was, she was turning up. She was turning up a little bit more than she needed to be. And so there was something missing even though they had money and fame.
Okay, so you said that it started off. So now, you've been reading this book by Mr. Pat Robertson, and it has a New York Times bestseller. He's a New York Times bestseller author. So let us know, give us a little insight that you have received about reading this book.
Okay. First interesting thing is I haven't completed reading the book. I have just started reading the book, and I've read some chapters and I've started to apply some things that I have learned. But the interesting thing for me was that the man already from a world's perspective was already being successful, and yet he was looking at things going on in the world and he wasn't happy with it. And so he put this question to God. He said, God, please show me how the world works and how it's supposed to work. And when he put that question to God, God showed him that when Jesus spoke, everything that Jesus said became law immediately because it was the Son of God. Not just law of something written down, but the law like the law of gravity. He said the things that Jesus said in the Word of God was going to be 100% certain that they were going to work. So he started putting that to the test and found out that to be true. And so he started writing this book based on what he found out, the 10 laws of success. And the very first law he came up with was the law of use. And you know what? That's one you can test on your own, because anything that you want to become good at, successful at, usually requires you to use it. You want to be good at playing ball? Play ball. You want to be good at driving? Drive. You want to be good at math? Start doing mathematics. You want to be good at home with your family? Start focusing on being home, finding out what your family needs and do it. But it's a process of use. So the first law on his books is the law of use. And I do agree that that's really necessary.
Okay, well, is this just like all the other books? Because it says, in what I'm reading, it says Pat Robertson brings you a real world guidebook that can take you to the next level. So what I'm saying is we have a lot of books out there that does that. How is this book different than all the other books?
I don't know. I haven't read all the other books, and I'm only referring to this book because I'm currently reading it and have been testing it and finding the different places where I've tested it has proven to be accurate for me. One of the things that's a goal of my life is for Christian artists to be successful, for people of color or non-color that aren't doing well, but I'm in a potential position to help. I want to be able to do something about it. When I get a letter from Food from the Hungry that says we need you to send money, I want to know I'm supposed to send them money, and then I want to have some money to send. And if I don't have money to send, then I want to pray for them. But I do want to be effective in helping people in their life. So one of the things of uses that I've learned is that prayer helps people. Prayer helps me, and prayer helps people. And the people that I know personally in my life that I put up prayer for, I've seen the results of prayer in their life helping.
Okay. So this book, right? I'm not a big Pat Robertson fan. I've seen him on TV. And I don't know, he's really not all my cup of tea. Mm-hmm. I know he's a great man of God. Mm-hmm. He was on a 700 Club. Mm-hmm. And he's done some great things. I can't take none of that away from him. But I've never read his book before. So what part of the book? It has 10 different chapters. What part are you on in the book?
Oh, I'm at the beginning, the law of use. The law of use is a fundamental principle governing growth, development, and exemplified by Jesus' parable of the talents. In the parable of the talents, Jesus was given this parable, and he said that there was a man who was going away to receive a kingdom. And while he was away going to receive a kingdom, the folks that he worked with, who were, let's say, his servants or the people that he left in charge and trusted with his stuff, he gave one 5 talents, another one 2 talents, and then a third one 1 talent. And when you read that in the scripture, he went away, the man went away, received the kingdom that he went away to get, then he came back and he called his servants to give an account. When the servants come in, he starts with the one that he gave 5 talents, and he says, give me an account of what you did. He said, well, the 5 talents you gave me, I took them out, I used them, and here's the 5 you gave me and 5 more. So he doubled what he had received. Then he called in the second one, who he had given 2 talents. When he called in the second one that he had given 2 talents, he asked him to give an account. He said, well, the 2 talents you gave me, I have doubled them. And he said, well done, that good and faithful servant. Same thing he said to the first one. Enter into the kingdom, hallelujah, that God has prepared for you. I got more for you. And then he called for the one servant who he gave 1 talent to, and the one servant that he gave 1 talent to said, hey, I knew you were a tough guy and that you actually reap when you ain't doing no work. So, hey, I just buried your talent. And then when you came back, here, I'm giving you back what is yours. And he said, you wicked servant, You took and buried what I gave you. He said, look, you could have gave that to the bank for interest, and I would have had more. And then he said, take from the guy that has one, even what he has, and then cast him out. He called him a wicked servant. I mean, he called him wicked because the talent that God had given to him, he did not use. And that's the same situation with some of us. We receive gifts, we receive favor, we receive blessing, we receive talents that we could use. And instead of finding out how to double what we got and to bring benefit from it, we just leaving it sitting on a shelf. And as a result, it's not producing anything for anybody else, for us, or for God. So and God says that's wicked.
So I'm going to cut you off. So this book came from a prayer. And I think, I don't know, maybe I'm saying this wrong or whatever, and let me know. He said, God, please show me how the world works and how it's supposed to work. Mm-hmm. So that was a part of his prayer that created this book. Mm-hmm. So these days, a lot of people don't read books. Mm-hmm. And really might not even care about this book. Mm-hmm. What you've read so far out of this book by the 10 Laws for Success?
Well,
is it? Do you believe it's going to help you out? Because you had chapter 1. You got a lot of chapters to go. Do you think overall this book is really going to help you out?
Absolutely. The man was a billionaire. He started a multi-international television company, and then he's got a school that he started, and he's been able to employ other people and then set up organizations that feed hungry and homeless people all over the world when folks are in trouble. A lot of times when FEMA don't jump out, his organization jumps out and helps. And I really did not bring this book up to promote his organization. That wasn't it. The reason I'm using this particular book is because we all need success in our life, and if somebody can get it by simply praying to God, then our listeners could pray and ask God to help them and then see if that's going to work for them. It's something you can do, ain't going to take no money out of your pocket, only takes a little bit of time. You can put it to the test. The scriptures say this. It says, whoever calls upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. He says that the Lord is our shepherd and we shall not want. He tells us to ask, it shall be given. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and the door shall be opened. So what I'm saying to you is anybody can put this to the test. They don't have to take my word for it. They can do it where they are, sitting right now in their car, in their bathtub, wherever they're listening to this podcast, and say, okay, God, you really up there? I need some help in this area of my life. Would you help me? Would you show me how the world works and what I need to do? And this is your invitation. I'm giving you that personal invitation. And so I'm looking forward to seeing what you're going to do. Thank you.
Okay.
And I'm out.
So a lot of my listeners would say, well, Network, we don't want to listen to him because he was a Republican. All right? Mm-hmm. What would you say about that?
I'd say if I was sick and I needed a doctor, I would not care if he was a Democrat, a Republican, or somebody from another religion. If he's a doctor and he got the solution that I need, I'm ready to receive it. And that's the way I would say to your listeners, if you want benefit in your life, you're going to sit around and go, yeah, I want God to help me, but I'm not going to accept it this way, or I want help, but I'm not going to say, hey, y'all ain't got no problem getting that EBT card or standing out on that corner holding up that little card that says, I'm hungry, I'm homeless, please help me. So what's the big deal here? I don't care if he's a Republican.
Well, a lot of people do. You know what I'm saying? Because right now in the campaign trail and all that good stuff, you know, the split between Donald Trump and our president right now, and a lot of people don't know who to vote for, and you know, people choose sides when it comes to this. So people might say, I don't want to read this because it's coming from Mr. Pat Robertson as a Republican. I don't want to hear his talk on success, work, and family because I wasn't handed a silver spoon. I don't have 100 million because at the time he passed away, he was 93 and his network was worth 100 million. So some people might not want to listen to that. So for those people out there that can't get past that, right? And you was a spokesperson for this situation because you're a minister, you're a great man of God. A lot of people follow you and believe what you say. What would you say about, hey, don't listen to all that. Get the book because the book works.
I would tell them, go to YouTube and Google Myron Golden.
Okay. Who is that?
Myron Golden. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a successful person that mentors people in finding ways of producing success in their life.
Okay. So you tell them to go check Mr. Myron Golden out.
Yeah.
And what would they would get that what you just said. They would get how to what?
Well, I saw a video last week on Myron Golden and being a black man who was being questioned by another man
Mm-hmm.
who ethnically wasn't, but I think he was Latino, but I can't 100% say that.
Okay.
In any case, he agreed to have Mr. Golden on his show, and Mr. Golden came on and was with him for an hour, and they talked about how to bring people into a successful situation in their life. And the thing that was interesting to me that I wasn't expecting, one is in the very beginning, every question, matter of fact, through the whole interview, every question that the interviewer asked, this man answered. Even if it was, can you tell us how you did this? And can you tell us how you did that? Because sometimes when folks want to sell something, they will not tell you how they do it. They'll tell you, get the book.
Mm-hmm.
Or they'll tell you, you need to go to my seminar or something like that. He did not do that. He did talk about a book he had, but any question that he was asked, he asked. And in the middle of the interview, something I wasn't expecting, he said, well, the way I really got involved with this was I started reading the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
And I started testing what the Bible said. So the second time I'm saying that. And he said that I didn't just take everybody's word for it, and I definitely wasn't trying to be religious, but I had it, and so I was going to see if it worked. And he said every time I would read something that said to me that this creates that result, he said I would test it, and then in a little while he would find out that result would happen, and he kept doing that, and after a while he realized that the Bible wasn't just a book for religion. It wasn't just a book about somebody giving you their opinion about God. It actually had instructions for life and how to produce success in your life. And the interesting thing he said to me was that wasn't what he had originally set out or planned to do, but that was what happened. And now that he is multi-million-dollar successful, and people from major corporations are flying him all over the place and paying crazy money. What do we call crazy money? $5,000 an hour? That kind of money.
Mm-hmm.
He says they don't have no problem because what he does is he helps them find the solution for their problems. They tell him that, and they call him up and pay his fee. He said people, when they know that you're going to get them past that problem they're having, he says when corporations call him, when they call him and they give him a fee, they don't have any problem giving that fee because the information he's going to give them is going to bridge them across their problem. And they pay him all the time.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, check this out. The show is sponsored by Kingdom Grind Radio and Church Van Music. Make sure you check out Church Van Music. They're doing some great things in the community, man. They're writing books. They're feeding the homeless. They're doing the whole thing. And if you want your music or you need an interview on our podcast, man, holler at us at kingdomgrindradio@gmail.com, man. Book your next interview, man. Get on the show, man. We're going to help you out. That's shout out to our sponsors. Let's get back to the show, the Go Hard and Go Home Mix Show. I got Brother Eric in the house, man. We're talking about the 10 Laws for Success. It's a book by Pat Robertson. He's a New York Times bestseller author. He's very successful in his lane. He's his net worth was about $100 million. He helped out a lot of people. He started the 700 Club. He's a part of that movement, started the 700 Club, and he was a Southern Baptist minister, man. So he's done some great things. He's passed away. He's on with the Lord right now. He died at the age of 93. And we're talking about his book. Brother Eric, he's our special guest today. And we're just talking about the keys to success. I think going into this new year, we need some direction. A lot of us believers, we're lost. And we need to get some direction to help our family, to help out every day. And Brother Eric, he believes this book can work. He's on the first chapter. He said the first chapter is what, Brother Eric? What we said the first chapter was about?
The law of use.
Okay.
It instructs you on winning in work and in family and in finances. And he's saying this, that if you are going to be successful at anything, you need to emphasize using what it is that you want to do. It says, emphasize that the use of these gifts lead to growth, abundance, while neglect leads to loss. If you don't use a specific muscle on your body, yet that if it's an arm or it's a leg, that muscle will get weak. You have to use it in order for it to grow and to get more power and usability. And so it's the same principle working here, if it's in the physical or the spiritual. But I got another book with me.
Well, no, we ain't going to the other book, brother. We're talking about the 10. We talking about the 10 laws of success. See, brother, you get too hyped. You talk about 20 different shows. No, we stayed at the laws of success, ladies and gentlemen. Okay.
Wait. Tell him what I brought with me. So this is crazy.
He got the Wall Street Journal.
Yeah.
He got the Kingdom System. And what is this? Wide Open Doors. He got a lot of books going on, but we're talking about.
And I got a Bible with me too.
Yeah, he got a Bible, but we're talking about the 10 laws for success. How to help people, man. And the first chapter we had the law of use. So what we're gonna do is, man, brother, we definitely when you finish this book, we definitely want you to come back on the show, and we're gonna be talking more in depth about this book. But what you let's say this year coming up, 2024. What are you looking for? What are some things that you want to accomplish in this year? A lot of people that I've been talking to said, man, this year is very vital. You know how people start off the year. Oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and do all this other stuff. But then they lose gas around February. So yourself, you're a great man of God. What are some things that you're looking forward to accomplish? And what are some things you'll accomplish? What are you doing, brother? What are you doing?
I'm circling.
Why are you circling? What are you doing?
It's good. We good. Keep going.
And what are some things you're trying to accomplish when you finish reading the 10 laws for success?
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay.
I would like to be a positive influence on other people.
Okay.
In my life, in the area where I'm at. I realize that there are people around me that need encouragement. Mm-hmm. There are people around me that need, they actually need some help emotionally and psychologically. There are people around me that are not employed. They're having difficulty finding employment, when I'm told all the time on the television, like, there's more jobs out here than ever before. Yeah, okay. If you haven't been one of the people that happen to come out of an incarcerated situation, and maybe you have a felony on it, does that mean that person should not be able to work, or that person should not be able to turn around their life? I'm looking for ways to help people. I don't like the fact that there are more houses available than people that are homeless, but yet we got streets on cities all over America where folks are homeless. And then we, one of the things we want to do is we want to blame other folks. Well, if everybody would just work on where they are and on themselves, and I would suggest add some prayer and stop trying to be the greatest thing since iron, ice, drinks, sneakers, whatever, and would take more seriously about being productive in their neighborhood, then we could see a turnaround for many, many people in the world. The world is changing They go into AI. What does AI mean? AI really is talking about where machines are beginning to learn how to mimic the creativity of the individual, so much so that individuals or people are no longer needed to do the work. You say, well, you're not valuable anymore because now we got a machine that can do what you were doing. We got machines that can write reports. We got machines that can change the tire. We got machines that can look up all the information, and you know what? They don't complain about how much they're getting paid. So what are you going to do with the real people that are left in the world that created these machines? Are you now going to get rid of them? Are you going to write them off? Are you going to kick them to the curb? And I just feel like in my community, I need to be responsible for having a solution for people that live where I am.
Okay, well, cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, check this out. We're not going to give this book a grade yet because we haven't finished the book. So make sure you check it out. So next time we bring Mr. Eric Clark in on the show, you can give it a grade. The 10 Laws for Success, Keys to Win in Work, Family, and Finances by Pat Robertson. Pat Robertson, you might know what he's talking about, man. He's one of the best-selling authors on New York Times. Before he left, his net worth was about $100 million. He lived to be 93. And he's done some great things. He started the 700 Club Christian Network, man. So he's done some great things. So I think he's qualified to give us a little insight on keys to winning and working in family and finance, ladies and gentlemen. My name is DJ Network from the Go Hard to Go Home Mix Show, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely, we had a great show, man. I appreciate you, Mr. Eric Clark, for coming in, talking to us, man. You're definitely welcome on the show anytime, ladies and gentlemen. And definitely check out my top 10 on all my social media. What gospel artist made it to #1 to kick off January, right? All right, y'all, I love y'all. And like I always stay fly, love Jesus, and eat healthy. Please eat healthy, man. Let's change it around. Until next time, I love you. And if you don't know Jesus, get to know him. Holla at your boys, going down. We out.
Go hard, go hard, go hard, go hard, go hard, go hard, go hard.